What's going on, guys? So we're getting new hero support, specifically evil hero support, and I know a lot of people have been waiting on this. So check it out. Let's get right into it. So the first card is Evil Hero Toxic Bubble. Level 4 Water Fiend. They'll pretty much all be fiends, which is, if you didn't know, it's kind of like a demon. So it's like, I guess, the opposite of a hero. That's kind of the gist of the evil heroes. Level 4 Water Fiend, you can only special summon this with the first effect of this card's name once per turn. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. So once per turn. We like those. You can special summon this card from your hand. If special summoned this way, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn, except hero monsters. If this card is special summoned and you control a fusion monster that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion, you can draw 2 cards. So this card could be seen, actually be seen in Elemental Heroes, because in just the regular Omni Hero deck, because it kind of lacks an extender, and it just says you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, that's free. And then the draw 2 if you control a monster summon with Dark Fusion. So we'll see how we can incorporate that maybe in the Omni Hero deck. But it looks like we'll be able to just run a pure Evil Hero deck if we want. The next one, Evil Hero Death Prison. I guess this is like Elemental Hero Prisma. Yeah, so it's like the opposite. You can only special summon this card. So pretty much all of them have this once per turn effect. If you control a fusion monster that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion, you can special summon this card from your hand. So another just free extender. That's actually really good. You can just send one hero monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you fusion summon a hero monster, this turn, this face-up card cannot be used, or can be used as a substitute for any one fusion material whose name is mentioned on it, but the other materials must be correct. So that's pretty broken to help you cheat out other cards in the deck. Sort of like, well, yeah, so the other name has to be specifically correct. I don't know exactly the ruling on that. It says the other whose name is mentioned on it. Yeah, so that might be a problem. I don't know what we're going to really cheat out with that one. Evil Hero Hell Rider, which is like Evil Hero Infernal Rider. Okay. So pretty much all of them share the same restriction, once per turn. We like that. If this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 Dark Fusion from your deck to your hand. So the only issue of this is it's a level 6. That's kind of bad. You can banish this card and 4 other monsters from your graveyard. Set 1 Super Polymerization from your deck. Also, until the end of your opponent's turn, you cannot special summon except hero monsters. That's fine. But you can fusion summon monsters that can be special summoned, that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion, with effects other than it. Okay. So search Super Poly. I mean, that's pretty crazy in and of itself. But it seems like this more might end up just being a card that you use its graveyard effect more than anything. I just don't see a situation where maybe a hero lives and then, I don't know. It depends. I guess it could be used in Omni Hero some, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. It seems very specific to actually get its first effect. Okay, so now for some new fusions. Hopefully these won't disappoint. So I have looked at them, and I will say this one. We'll go ahead and read it. Evil Hero Neos Lord. 1 Elemental Hero Neos, or 1 fusion monster that mentions it, plus 1 effect monster on the field. So you would think it's a Super Poly target, but it says must be special summoned with Dark Fusion. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn, but there is that one card that you can special summon without Dark Fusion. So, they did think about that. But this card, honestly, is a little mid. If this card is special summoned, or if a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard while this monster is on the field, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of it. And this is not a quick effect either. Maybe this will be a quick effect once it's printed. I mean, maybe it was just a mistake. Hopefully, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. That's good, but with things like SP Little Knight, I mean, even Nightmare Unicorn, it's not even that great. Evil Hero Infernal Wing. So this is kind of like the Infernal Rage. I mean, the one we have in Omni Heroes at the moment. So it requires Elemental Hero Avian or Burstinatrix plus 1 hero monster. So you can pretty much use this one with the one that's like a fusion substitute. That'll be fine. Must be special summon with Dark Fusion. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summoned, You can add one Dark Fusion or one card that mentions it from your deck or graveyard to your hand except a fusion monster. If your hero monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, inflict 2100 damage to him. So this is an if effect, and it's not. Okay, hold on. You can only use the first. Oh, okay. So that would be a little more broken if this particular effect was just like a mandatory, just a mandatory effect. That would be much better, and if it actually just did it no matter what. Okay, so now we got Evil Hero Dark Knight. One Fiend, one Warrior monster, but it must be special summon with Dark Fusion, so it's not a Super Poly target. I know what you were thinking, you know, Fiend Smith, just Super Poly away the Fiend Smith stuff, if that's still a thing. Monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to the total original attack of the fusion materials used for this card's summon. So, I mean, you're only going to be using 2 monsters. So, I guess if you use Neos and Malicious Bane or something, or whatever that one is with 3,000. I mean, yeah, that's good and all, but it's only got 1,600 attack. That's kind of, and it can make a second attack during each battle phase. It'd be cool if this had some kind of gain. If this special summon card you control leaves the field by your opponent, you can target one Fiend or Warrior monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position. That's not bad. Dark Contact, activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect of this. Okay, every one of these is like that. Fusion summon one fusion monster that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion from your extra deck by shuffling its materials from your field, graveyard, and or banishment into the deck. So this is basically Miracle Fusion, maybe a little bit better because it shuffles it back into the deck. Add one Supreme King's Castle or Dark Fusion from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's not bad. You can only activate one of these effects, though. So it's sort of a Miracle Fusion and also a just a Searcher. That's fine. Evil Assault. So this deck, one thing I'm thinking about is like, does it play in a draw heavy? But it looks like with the right hand, you can still end on a decent midboard, even through things like draw. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. Discard one card. You cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. This card resolves except heroes. We don't care about that. Also, take one level 4 lower evil hero monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it. Okay, so this is probably where you'd get like the Bubble Man or the other card that we looked at up there. If this card is in your graveyard, except turn it sent there, you can banish it. Add one Dark Fusion from your graveyard to your hand. So all roads lead to Dark Fusion in this deck, which is good because you kind of need it to summon most of your monsters. And now a trap. Let's see. Hopefully we have a good trap card. We still don't have an Omni Negate. Man, you can only use this is which I think this is kind of one. You can only use the first second effect. Okay, yeah, we get it. Target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of Dark Fusion spells that mention it in your graveyard. Negate their effects until the end of this turn. That's not bad. I mean, that's basically an Omni Negate. I noticed they're going in this direction with Omni Negates instead of just hard negates. They're doing like targeting negates. Are cards that just negate the card's own field, and less like just negate and destroy. If this card's in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it. Then target up to 5 hero monsters in your graveyard and/or banishment. Shuffle them into the deck. I think this would be a good like one of in the deck. You know, just to kind of shore up your board. But I think you could end on like this, and maybe, you know, one of these fusions. Does it say? Oh, okay. Oh, no. It's just they lose. So it doesn't say currently controls. So you might could end on this, the trap, and maybe like have a super poly set, and then go into something else. I mean, I don't know. We could say there's a lot of different things, and you have the old evil heroes that are actually still good. So I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, this is pretty legit. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and big shout out to YGO organization. This site is they got the stuff, so be sure to check them out. Anytime new news drops, you can see it on there. And definitely check, hang around the channel and I'll try to report on this stuff as soon as I find out about it as well. So anyways, we'll see you on the next one.